Hi everyone, my name is Gina and right now I'm super stoked because I just got a free flight to Australia. And in this video I'm going to show you exactly how I did it and how you could get one too. I am a self-taught, now self-employed full-time photographer and nomad, which means that I don't live anywhere. I kind of live everywhere. I have now officially been homeless for about 3 years now. Rewind to 5 years ago, I was working full-time in New York City. To be very blunt, I was absolutely miserable. I went into work every single day wishing I were somewhere else, surrounded by people who were extremely negative. The office environment just wasn't a healthy place for me. That, coupled with the fact that I was just kind of trying to process the fact that my father had just passed away, and you just have a recipe for depression. That sounds really dark, but to be completely honest, yeah, I was sad, I was miserable, I was lost, I was trying to figure out what I was doing with my life, why I wasn't happy, I had no purpose. I knew that I needed to escape, I knew that I needed to change, and I knew that I needed to travel. I just wasn't so sure how to start and how to go about it because I was 24, I had never taken an international flight before. I knew that I needed to make a complete shift. A huge change. I had about 5 months to plan. I decided that I wanted to go to Iceland. After doing a lot of research, I realized that I was missing out on a huge life hack because I was charging every expense that I was making onto my debit card or paying for these things in cash. Bad idea. If I had had a credit card that entire time, I could have been racking up rewards. And that's when I decided to sign up for my very first travel rewards credit card. Specifically the United Mileage Plus Explorer card from Chase. Most travel rewards credit cards offer you a sign-on bonus. This is where the free flight comes in. If I spent at least $2,000 within the first 3 months of signing up for the card, they would automatically give me 40,000 bonus points, which is equivalent to around $300 to $400 in flights. So that's exactly what I did. Every single coffee, trip to the grocery store, metro card that I needed to buy for the subway, bus ticket, flight, every expense that I was already making, instead of paying in cash or debit, bank transfer, I used my credit card to pay for to make sure that I would meet that spending minimum. So 3 months later, I checked my account and I had 40,000 bonus points. So last month I was in Portugal trying to figure out where to go next. I found a flight on December 29th from New York to Sydney one way for 40,000 bonus points. Boom. That's how I got my free flight to Australia. I land on New Year's Eve. I currently have 2 travel rewards credit cards. I've booked at least 5 free flights from the points that I've accrued from my 2 credit cards. I have around 80,000 bonus points. I kind of save those points in my account in case I go to Australia and run out of money and can't buy a flight to leave. At least I have all those points to book that flight with. Now, if you currently do not have a credit card that offers you rewards on your purchases, purchases that you're making anyway, you're missing out. Make sure you go and get one. Do the research right now, Google it. There are tons of articles and resources for free on the internet. Please don't use this as an opportunity to rack up a whole bunch of debt. Make sure you get a credit card with a reputable company that is highly reviewed, but there are tons out there. If you're spending the money anyway, you might as well be getting rewards for it. If you are like me and have always wanted to travel and you're not quite sure where to start, where to begin, how to get there, where to go, know that you are not alone. Leaving behind a life that you know for the possibility of the unknown is difficult. Sometimes it feels like you're running away from your responsibilities. But at that time in my life, if I weren't going to be responsible for my own happiness, no one else was. And it wasn't easy. Life is about taking risks. This was the first step into exploring a life where I could wake up every morning and smile and be grateful for what I had and be happy. I've written a lot of articles and shared a lot of my personal story and my personal journey with my readers on my blog at projectinspo.com. Updates, you can follow me on Instagram at projectinspo. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any other questions, please leave them in the comments below. I hope that you have a wonderful day. I hope that you choose happiness and do things that bring you joy, and I hope to see you soon. Ciao.